Good evening. Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing? Ah, well, I got a hair in my mouth. There we go. Okay. I don't know how that happens. It can come off my head. I know that. All right. Before we get started, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you guys have had a good week so far. It's already Wednesday, which is amazing. Uh, it is raining off and on all day here. Uh, very overcast, definitely rainy. Yeah, Molly. Molly is like the cutest freaking cat. How could you not like Molly? I don't know. She is just a little fluff ball. She's such a cool cat. She really is. So, anyway, before we get started, I hope that everybody, like I said, is doing well. I just want to remind everybody we have a very family friendly oriented channel here. And I would ask you all to be decent in the chat and treat each other decently. If you cannot follow those simple instructions, no racism, no nastiness, those awesome people that you see lit up in blue will boot you out of here. That's just how that's going to go. So, like I said, just be kind to each other, or otherwise you will be gone. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know why? I tell you, you know why? Because it's my channel, and I can do what I want. And see, wait a minute. For that gentleman that didn't like it, there's a cat. It blows me away that somebody would have and it was funny too because I had two of you guys like both replied to him before I even saw the comment. I left it up there just because I thought it was funny. Um, and they were both like, "Well, then leave, go away." So it amazes me. Like, and I was telling my buddy about it, and I was like, he goes, "Who has the gall to tell you what to do on your own channel?" I said, "Dude, it's you know that is part of YouTube. You know, it's. I think that's freaking hilarious. I just think it's hilarious. Yeah, like all of a sudden because one person complains about one thing, I'm at I'm at 97,400 almost subscribers, and I'm gonna switch everything up just to please one person. Oh, too funny, too funny. People are a freaking trip. So we're gonna talk about things are getting harder to find. I'm like, holy crap, you know, if you watch my earlier video today, and I was trying to find galvanized garbage cans and couldn't find them, could not find them. And I had, people in the comments, somebody that was in South Carolina said they were looking for galvanized garbage cans as well, and they could not find them either. I mean, you're talking basic, simple things. I'd please show more of your four-legged kids. I love them. Oh, that's what I'm saying. They're fun. You know what I mean? They're part of the family, is what they are. You know what I mean? They're just absolutely part of the family. So it's just like with Hella. I'm surprised somebody hasn't said that. Ah, stop showing that German Shepherd. Try a farm store. I'll have to try that. But like I said, I hit Tractor Supply. But so I want you to. So if when I went to Tractor Supply, she called the other Tractor Supply in the next town. They didn't have any, and so she said, "Well, let me see if I can order some for you." She was not even able to order any. So how weird is that from the main, company thing? So, and this girl that waited on me there, she's been with Tractor Supply since I have. Yeah, Tractor Supply is a farm store, exactly. She's been with Tractor Supply since I started when I moved down here. Really, really thorough. She's now like a manager, really on top of stuff. She's a nice, nice young lady, and yeah, but there's nothing. So I'm like, that is crazy. A bad winter storm sweeping across the Midwest, heading east. How exciting! I can hardly wait. I don't know where Hella is at the moment. They just came in from being outside, so she might be in front of the wood stove. But it's actually warming up outside. It is. I think it's like 49 degrees. Actually, I'll tell you in a second here, guys. So at 5:30, it was 44. So let's see what it says now. I'll tell you in a second. I can hear the rain hitting out there. Yeah, it's up to 46 right now. They're saying by like 2 a.m. it's going to be 50. Yeah, it's by 7 in the morning it's up to 51. So we're having some warm front coming through here, and the temperatures are going up. So very strange, very strange. But just not a pleasant day to be outside. To be honest with you, it was high winds today, and and all that. So I'm offended if we don't get a cat or a dog sighting. I know there's such a. I mean, when you have 7 cats and 3 dogs, you're probably going to see them in a video. It's just this is their home too. They don't care if I'm online or doing a video. They could care less. So it is too funny. Too funny. All right. So, but okay, I'm debating whether to say this or not. I got to push the envelope a little bit, just a little bit. I have a curiosity question to ask you guys. All right. Now, this is information that has been put out by mainstream media. Everybody know what Cornell University is, right? Cornell University is in New Jersey. 97% of the people there at Cornell University, right? 97%. They just went virtual because they've had an outbreak where, and I'm trying to word this carefully, where 930 new cases. Now, this is a curiosity question for me. I'm puzzled. I'm puzzled because this is so safe and it's so effective. What, 97% or something like that? Didn't they tell us? Didn't they tell us that it's like 97% effective, this thing? And you have this huge outbreak where they've had to shut down the whole school and go virtual. Hmm. Very puzzling. I'm perplexed and I'm not sure. I don't understand. And I'm being very sarcastic. I hope you can tell that. So yeah, it just I don't know. I don't know. So I thought that was interesting. Interesting observation, and I just had that question. So I saw that all of this is crazy stupid. Yeah, you think? Yeah, think. Anyway, um, unbelievable. Yeah, right. They're liars, pants on fire. Yep, Fauci. Yeah, yeah. I just, but go roll your sleeves up, okay? Nothing like not. See, now it's not cold out when it's almost 40. What did I say? 46 degrees. That's not cold. So, but I'm still having my hot tea. All right. So I'm talking about these freaking galvanized garbage cans that I could not find. So after I get done with Tractor Supply, I'm like, well, I'm going to go down to Lowe's. So I go down there. Um, I went down to Lowe's. All they had was plastic garbage cans. They didn't have any galvanized garbage cans there. And you would think a big company like that, even they're bigger than Tractor Supply, that they would. They had nothing. Um, but so I'm reading your comments, and I'm going to stay away. I'm going to refrain. Like I said, I got to be very, very careful. But I can ask a curiosity question. I mean, that's why galvanize? Because rats aren't going to eat through metal. That's why. Mary Lap. I wanted the galvanized garbage cans so that I can put them in the chicken coop to put my excess feed in the garbage cans so that they're protected. If you guys would watch the video from the other day, I had rats visited the chicken coop, and I blocked off 2 holes in the chicken coop. Could you order the cans to be delivered to Lowe's? I didn't even check into that, Asif. I didn't even check into that. I just figured, you know, the, how hard could it be realistically? So then I went over to Lowe's, or not from Lowe's. I went over to Walmart, and Walmart didn't have any either. So I was just like, oh well. But I will tell you what Walmart did have. What Walmart did have. So I walk into Walmart and I got my little cart, and all of a sudden I see all the canning jars. I mean, like a mountainous stack of canning jars, and I'm like, hmm, look at that. They got a lot of canning jars in. I wonder if they got lids in, right? So I rolled over down to the canning aisle, and yes, they had lids. They had 21 of the 12-pack cases. They are the packages. 21 of the 12-pack um, lids, regular mouth lids. And guess what I did? Oh, because I'm so horrible and I'm terrible. Yes, I bought them all. Um, I figure, hey, you know, blank zero says, am I blocked? Well, apparently not blank zero because I see you're asking if you are blocked. So apparently, no, you're not. So, yes, I bought them all. They are so difficult to get. And if you find them, I would absolutely tell you all to grab them if you can find them. So, if my um, Walmart had them, I would definitely check your Walmarts if you've been looking for smallmouth lids or regular lids. I'm sorry, the regular lids. I would definitely. You can order them from Lowe's and get free delivery to the store. Okay, well I'll check into that, but yeah, it's I was really happy to add more lids. I got a ton of lids already, guys. I'm not gonna lie, but if they are available, I am absolutely going to grab them. Just because I went through literally a year of looking for lids, and they were unavailable. Couldn't find them, couldn't get them. So and there's another example of things not being available. This is just 2 examples of things: the garbage cans and the lids. And look how hard it was earlier this year to get canning jars. Even canning jars were very few and far between, and so it is. It's been a fight to try to find things that everyday simple that those, in my opinion, canning jars, canning lids, garbage cans, galvanized garbage cans. How difficult should it be to find something like that? That should not be. And the kid at Lowe's, and I shouldn't say kid, he was probably 30s. He was like, man, he goes, you can't even get everyday things now. It's ridiculous. So I don't even know what more he was talking about, that everyday things that are being in short supply. But it just blows me away of how difficult it has been to get things. And in my opinion, and I'm giving you my opinion on this one, when you rely, hey, blank zero, you just became a beginner prepper. Thank you for becoming a beginner prepper, and welcome to the family. I appreciate the support, and thank you. So again, for those of you that don't know, um, I do have a membership on my main page. If you would like to become a member, like Blank Zero just did, I would definitely appreciate that. It definitely goes to help support the channel, and I thank you for that. I do. So, but so welcome. But anyhow, you know, it is. it's very, very difficult finding different items. Now, I haven't gone and made any kind of major list and went and saw if they had this or that. We have no Christmas lights at our Walmart. Wow, Larry Freeman just said that. Let's see. So, okay, let me ask this question. So, if you guys want to put this in the comments, what other things are you finding it difficult to find out there right now? Because I'm sure people are looking for different things and they're having an issue getting them. Oswego, New York schools are going full remote as of Friday. Ah, imagine that. That doesn't surprise me at all. Somebody said respect, love. Yeah, yeah, no, that's for sure. Got dried. Hold on a second. Dry beans. They were saying was difficult to get a hold of. Uh, Spray foam. I know what Asif is going to say because being a doctor, he's been telling me different meds have been very, very difficult to find this year. Canned dog food. I saw somebody else, Tiny Titan, that said cat canned food. They were having a hard time finding that. So yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah, I feed my cats dry food, so I have not had an issue with dry food. Prepared family money. Yeah, well, money is excuse me. That's going to always be difficult to come by. Let's see what else we got here. First aid supplies. Okay. I've had you guys in the past have sent canned food for the cats. When the cats got the canned food, man, they absolutely went nuts. They love the canned food. So yeah, that would run into some bucks to try to. Oh, ammo, yes, that absolutely. That is definitely one that is been in short supply. That's been in short supply for a while. I think that, in my opinion, again, strictly my opinion, I think that that's been done on purpose to drive up prices. And I know that there was somebody said camping supplies. Now, I'll tell you what, Bobby, I have not seen a shortage that much of camping supplies. I was just at Walmart, like I said today, and I they had a ton of stuff. They had absolutely a ton of stuff. Now, camping season, it was probably tougher to get things. Judy says cold meds. Now, again, I got to say, once again, today I did go and add more um, cold meds, Delsum and stuff like that. And I had no issue. It was there. So I think it really depends if you for certain things depends on where you go. It really depends on where you go. I stopped target practice because of the ammo shortage. Yeah, I haven't been shooting as much as I normally would. I will tell you that because it has gotten to be so ridiculously expensive um, to try to get anything. I'll give you an example. Here's a box, 50 rounds, 9 millimeter, 35 bucks. So not not cheap at all. When it costs you almost $1 a round, you don't waste it. So yeah, it's not cheap. I actually had somebody, um, and I do want to talk about this really quickly because they wanted to. They asked me what caliber of rounds that they should be stocking up on. Okay, and so I'm gonna give you my opinion on that, and you can basically do whatever you want to do. Uh, totally up to you, and that is just. Oh my God, it's $52 for 50 40 cal. Wow. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it is just. It's gotten ridiculously expensive. Oh yes, Asif, how is the coenzyme Q10 been doing? Good. I have been taking it. Asif sent me a couple of bottles of the coenzyme Q10, and I have been taking that. So yes, I have definitely been taking those, and thank you for sending that up, Asif. I do appreciate that. All right, so let me do this real quick. I see people putting their comments in of what you should be getting. So one of the things I absolutely think that you should have, first of all, you should have a pellet gun no matter what. And I'm going to tell you why. Real easy. Pellet gun, you can take out rabbits, you can take out squirrels, you can take out a lot of things with a pellet gun. All right. Great thing to have. In that ammo is still relatively cheap. You can still get that relatively cheaply. And birds, yep, exactly. So pellet ammo, pellet gun is something that absolutely I think you should have. 22 is another thing. 22 ammo is still relatively cheap comparison to everything else. So yeah, pellet gun is quieter. Yes, it is. Hey, Prepper Chris One, boss. I think this shortage is all BS. Great reset. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you for the donation as well and the statement. 22 ammo is very important. You should definitely have as much of that as you possibly can. 9 mil, or whatever, if you have 38 ammo, stock up on that. Whatever type, 40 cal, somebody was talking earlier how much that was. I mean, it's like ridiculously expensive. But whatever kind of handgun that you have, here's my rule of thumb, guys, and I know I've said this before, and I will say this again. Whatever weapons you have, whatever you have, my rule of thumb, minimum per weapon is 2,000 rounds. That's the minimum, because as soon as you run out of ammo, you have a club. That's all you have. There is no maximum, too, just so you know. What's the maximum? There is no maximum. So keep stacking, stacking, stacking. Once you get to your 2,000 minimum, then you can kind of, keep working on other things. But I said 22, 9 mil, 38 special, any kind of whatever handguns that you have, definitely load up on those, okay? The other thing you should definitely have is 223 ammo. There's a couple reasons I'm going to mention these next ones, and I want you to realize why. 223 ammo. How many people got AR-15s out there? A ton of people have AR-15s. So even if you don't have an AR-15, you might have a Mini 14. You may have a what's the other one that shoots a 223 round? Oh, jeez. But anyway, you may have a weapon that has it, you may not, but they will be on the ground. There'll be plenty of them out there that you can pick up and utilize. Okay, so 7.62 times 39, absolutely should have those. That's for an AK-47. Again, 5.56 as well. Yep. You don't. You may not start out with a whole lot, but I'm telling you right now, as things get hairy, as things get worse, you'll be picking a lot of things up off the ground. And the more ammo, 308, yes, very good call, very good call. The more ammo that you have, the more varieties of things you have, you will be picking things up as things progress. I'm telling you right now. But 223 won't cycle with a buffer and a spring for a 5.56. There is definitely issues with some weapons. Absolutely issues with some weapons. So hello, somebody was asking about you. You can come up. Come on, come on, baby. Come say up and say hi. Come up and say hi. Come on. Any other time you just come up, and now you're gonna be all shy. Come on, come see me. Come on, up, 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 up. Any other time this dog is trying to get into my lap, and this time she's gonna play shy. She's a good baby. Yeah, she is definitely daddy's girl. So anyway, um, like I said, just Protection is an important part of prepping. That I will absolutely say. You need to know what you have. You need to know how to use them. You need to know how to break things down. Make sure you have plenty of gun oil. Make sure you have plenty of tools to clean the toys that you have. All right, it's all part of it. And so being able to clean your stuff out. I'm going to give you an example of something. SKS takes 7.62 times 39. Yes, it does. Nice weapon. I've had that in the past. A nice weapon. Um, reality for all you AR-15 nuts out there. All right, you couldn't give me one. Couldn't give me one. All right. If we have two weapons, we have an AR-15. We have an AK-47. I'm going to give you an example of something. This is important, so pay attention. All right. We go out. We're in the woods. We throw our rifles in a creek overnight. Throw them in a creek. The next morning, I'm going to pull out that AK-47, pull back the bolt, and it's going to work. Your AR-15 is not. Okay, it's not going to work. It absolutely not going to work. So, in a combat situation where you're going to be in all kinds of inclement weather, it's not going to be sunny and sunshine all the time. You're going to be in some crappy weather. All right. I just, I would always, every day of the week, I shot the M16 in the Army. M16 is a piece of crap. It's a piece of garbage. Okay. I would rather have an AK-47 any day of the week. That is just my opinion. So, yeah, definitely hide that. That's an idiot comment. I just hit it. So there we go. People are such morons. Ooh, it's good for that. Yeah, if that person makes a comment like that again, let's block them, folks. Okay, my moderators, and I appreciate that. Thank you. So, anyway, a lot of things are in short supply, and you really, if you are looking to add on, what about the British 303? You know what, Tony? I cannot even give you an opinion on that. I have never even used that weapon before, never shot it, so I could not tell you. I have no clue, none whatsoever. And I've shot a lot of different things. I mean, I have definitely, you know, I've shot a lot of different things. 22 conversion kit for an AR. Like I said, you couldn't give me an AR. I wouldn't want one. I wouldn't want it. So I know they're really big, and everybody thinks, "Oh my God, I gotta have an AR." But like I said, if I'm going to combat and I'm going to war, you know, Russians didn't make a mistake there. All right, Russians didn't make a mistake. Slingshot for the win. Oh, you definitely need to have alternative things as well. Crossbows are absolutely awesome. When you're looking to do something silently, um, obviously crossbow is a great thing to have. A slingshot, if you're proficient with that, I mean that's a skill that needs to be developed. An axe. I'm going to give Heather a handheld axe. She'll be good to go. She's not going to miss. Anybody saw her throwing axes? That young lady knew how to throw right from the get-go. So Julie S says, "Holy crap, 2,000 rounds minimum. I'm way behind then." Yeah, well, you have to understand. In let's say you get into a moderate firefight, you go through a couple hundred rounds in a heartbeat, no issues at all. 303 is a bolt action variance from an M1. Oh, okay. Yeah, an M1 was a great weapon as well. M1 was a great weapon, you know. But no, I've never shot the British 303. So, but anyway, no, 500 rounds is a nice start, not a bad start. But like I said, my rule of thumb and is a minimum of 2,000 rounds per weapon. So if you have, let's say you got two mini 14s, right? You got two mini 14s, which shoots a 223. You need to have at least 4,000 rounds, at least, and plenty of magazines. That's another thing. You definitely better have. Um, yeah, our two biggest enemies carry 7.62 times 39. Yes, they do. China and Russia. So you know they don't carry them because they're garbage. So that's just like I said. I'm just giving advice. You can follow the advice or not follow the advice. Absolutely 100% up to you guys. Just I just share information from experience, and I have been doing this for a minute, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So, and I was brought up. I grew up on a farm, so I was handed. I had a 22 at 6 years old. So started out with the pellet gun and then went to a 22. So it's just I've been shooting forever, ever in a day. So spare parts. Oh yeah. Oh, it's yeah. If you got an AR, you better have spare parts. Oh my god. That again, reliability. What I am looking for is reliability, and you cannot have a more reliable weapon, in my opinion, than an AK-47. Most reliable. So that is just my opinion. So anyway, but a lot of shortages out there of a lot of different things. We've been seeing these things for a while. Let's look back. In the beginning of the whole pandemic thing, right? You couldn't find toilet paper, which I gotta say blew me away. How was that? Oh my God, we're having a pandemic and you can't find a roll of toilet paper anywhere. Now, obviously, being a prepper, I didn't care. I was good to go. So, Ruger's a nice weapon. Angry homesteader. Ruger's a very, very nice one. But you just you plan, you take care of things, you try to look at the big picture of things, and so again, my like I said, I believe that you prepare for every contingencies that you can, and if something happens, then you deal with it accordingly at that point in time. But if you are ready, it's going to put you in a much much better position. Yeah, the TP went before food did. Yeah, I never understood that. Never understood that. So unbelievable. But you look at, you couldn't get any cleaning supplies, and then when they finally started bringing out a hand soap, regular hand soap, I can remember going to Wegmans, and they had the hand soap, and it was like you can get one. It said right on there you can get one, and I think I picked up three, and Heather's like, "Oh my God, Dad, you're not allowed to get three. It says one." I said, "Well, you think the cashier's going to give a crap?" And she didn't. But I didn't think getting three was like, I mean, if I had 20, if I bought 20, that would be one thing, but I figured three is not a big deal. So, but when you are preparing and prepping, there's so many different and so many layers to it. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I buy a case here and there. Alex, a gamer, says, and if you can do that, like I'll give you an example. Like in New York, you used to be able to buy ammo online and have it shipped to New York. Can't do it anymore. They won't do it anymore. They haven't done it in years. It's just part of that ridiculous, stupid stuff that they do in New York. So it's another reason. There's guys, I could not even begin to tell you. I can't even begin to count the number of reasons why I cannot wait to get out of the state and move to my property in West Virginia. There's just so many that I still have 6 months supply of TP. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea how much I have. I have a lot of toilet paper, paper towels, Kleenex. I like using them, and so I'm going to continue to add to those, to those levels. That's uh. Oh, Julie said dealing with plumbing problems. That's never any fun. That is never any fun. Oh, the pine trees behind my head look like horns. I've heard that before. It's the picture. What do you want me to do? It's just sales tax collection. Yeah, it's but it is amazing to me that what they do with that, because I can remember having 1,000 rounds of 7.62 times 39 delivered through the mail. I mean, this is many, many, many years ago. And then later on, I went to go do it again, and they stopped all shipping that way, and it screws the consumer is what it does, because now you got to go to the store and buy it from the store, and it's just like I just had 1,000 rounds shipped to New York last night. From what I highly doubt that, highly doubt that, and I'm not calling you a liar. I'm not calling you a liar, but I know that it is you know Julie says, I have 7 or 8 different weapons, plus the ammo shortage haven't made it easy. Okay, so Julie, this is what my suggestions to you would be. You obviously have favorite ones that you like to use, right? You have a couple of favorites. I would suggest, what I did not say when I was talking about this, 12 gauge, slugs and double aught buck. I did not mention those. So definitely you need to have plenty of those as well. All right. So if you have a shotgun, you definitely, again, a minimum 2,000 rounds. What I would suggest, like I said, Julie, you have 7, 8 different weapons. That's fine. That's great. Um, your two favorite ones, the ones that you like the best, I would say get them up to that level first, continuing to add to those, but also then slowly working on adding to the other ones. It takes time. It's like anything else. I mean, who has the money to go out and drop a couple $1,000s on ammo? Especially the way that ammo prices are now. I got a buddy of mine. He's got a couple 45s, 1911 45s. I've shot them. They're awesome. Love shooting them. And he calls me up. I talked to him maybe 6, 8 weeks ago. And he said, "Man, I wish I had listened to you." And I go, "As far as what?" He goes, "Getting stocked up on ammo." He goes, I'm having such a hard time finding whatever, I think it was a 45 ammo. He says, "I'm having such a hard time." He goes, "Finding the ammo for that." He goes, "It's ridiculous." And I said, "Man, and the thing is, again, and I know I've said this a million times, it's never going to be cheaper than it is right now. Yeah, 45 cal, very difficult to find, JJ is saying, but it's never going to be cheaper than it is right now. So if you bought ammo 5 years ago, man, what's that ammo worth now? Again, if it's stored properly, indefinitely will last. Good to have, you know. So 306 ammo is $60 a box in South Carolina. Wow. Yeah. I believe you. I believe you. I used to get 223,000 rounds for $400. Oh, I can remember those days too. I can remember buying 1,000 rounds of ammo for like $250 for 1,000 rounds. 7.62 times 39. It just now it's like it's gotten to a point of just insanity. Like I said, you're realistically in a lot of calibers now. It's almost $1 a round. So you know that can add up really quickly as far as cost. So your Walmart actually has ammo right now, first time in a year. Wow. I know that like up here, they're not even selling the ammo anymore. I don't think they are anyway. I haven't seen any back there. Anytime I've gone to Walmart, they don't have They don't even have it anymore because, like I said, I think they stopped selling it. And again, why would you cut off your nose? Um, why would you cut off your nose to spite your face? That doesn't make any sense. You have something that, you know, yeah. I think our Walmart quit selling it too because it used to always have it. You could always get ammo there, and now you can't. You know, and but of course, then it was. I can remember going to Walmart, and I'm sure a lot of you can as well. And there was a 4-box limit. You only get 4 boxes. You know, so if you're buying ammo, you can only get the 4 boxes. And so it was nuts, absolutely nuts. So I just craziness. Real quick, I wanted to give you guys an update. I had mentioned this earlier in my video that I did earlier today. On my website, their link for the forefathers. Now, see, they've changed their name. So they changed their name on their website. They're now Forefathers Organic, which, what, okay. Um, so they changed the name. So they changed the name on a website. So that was why the link was not working. I stopped in there today, talked to one of the guys that runs the company. They sent me the link. My IT guy already took care of it and put that up. So if you go to my website now and you click on the Forefathers logo, you will go to their website. So with doing that, you can save yourself 15% if you decide to make a CBD or hemp purchase, which also makes nice Christmas presents, obviously, as well. Um, During 2020, our local gun store was charging $35 a box for 9mm 50 rounds. Yeah, well, I just showed you guys a box of 9mm 50 rounds, $35. Yep. So yeah, and that was not that long ago. So yeah, I know it's not cheap. So, but anyway, if you go to my website, preparedness1.com, you'll see the Forefathers logo. If you click on it, it will take you to their website. If you decide to make a CBD or hemp purchase over there, um, you know, no, I don't heat my chicken coop morning light. We'll talk about that in a second. I'll tell you what. But anyway, if you want to save 15% when you check out over there, make sure you use the discount code Prepper Nurse One, and that's the number one on their website, and you'll save 50% on your purchase. Just sharing that information. So real quick, while I'm talking about my website, um, we have the Prepper Nurse One community, which is free to join. It's set up for you guys. You do have to register, but no credit card information is asked. There is let's see. We have the message boards in there. If you're looking for somebody in your state or your country, check that out. And it is definitely a good resource for you guys to try to connect with like minded people. I have had a bunch of people contact me after my last live stream about my group in West Virginia. And so I have I was on the phone with a bunch of people today, and there's a few more people that I still have to call. So if I have not called you yet, it's because not that I'm neglecting you. I just got a pretty good response, and I'm trying to get on the phone and talk with different people, and that takes time. So I will get to you if I haven't called you yet. Uh, but Anyway, last thing about my website, we do have the legacy freeze dried foods as well. The sale is over, but Stella is well. Let's see if let me text Heather and have her bring Stella in. So anyway, the legacy food is still available there. If you go to my website, you click on store, it drops down. You'll see legacy foods. You click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. Definitely take advantage of that. Okay, so let me just text Heather real quick. Let's see. All right, so my chicken coop. When I built my chicken coop, I had a lot of people giving me a hard time because I insulated my chicken coop with rock wool insulation. I had my windows that I put in my chicken coop are double pane windows. I got them at a garage sale. So those two big windows in the front that you see, those were purchased at a garage sale. I definitely did not pay what normal people would be paying for those type of windows. And so, yeah, we'll do the egg count here in just a minute, guys. We'll do the egg count in just a minute. So I built my chicken coop. I looked at a lot of different designs, and so we built it a certain way. I insulated the crap out of my chicken coop. I also do the layer method in the wintertime. And so what I do is I clean my chicken coop out once a year, and I do it in the spring. And then what you do is you let it the layers build up, and you just keep putting down fresh pine shavings. That's what I use is pine shavings. And you put the pine shavings down, and it is awesome. Absolutely awesome. That generates heat in the winter for your birds. Now, as long as there is no wind blowing through your chicken coop, they stay pretty comfortable. They're resilient, especially if you have birds that are cold weather birds. They do very well, and they huddle together on the roost, and they, like I said, they do really really well. So my chicken coop, I do not heat my chicken coop. They are People have said to me they've called my chicken coop a chicken mansion. I see some of the chicken coops that people call chicken coops, okay, that they keep their chickens in. I think that they're crap. I don't know why you would put that many birds into some little bitty enclosure. I don't think that that's the way it should be done. My chicken coop is huge. They got plenty of room. They're good to go. So that's just me. I built it the way because Greg and I built the chicken coop ourselves, and it made sure it was big enough that I cut off one part of it, and that's where I store all my feed and all that type of stuff, so that I can go in there and I can take care of everything out of the weather. So, all right. On that note, let's do as and I have not asked for one thumbs up yet today, and we're at 748 people in the chat, and I am very badly slacking. So if before we do the egg count, I am going to ask for a thumbs up. And over half of you have not shot a thumbs up yet. So I'm going to ask you to do so, please, to show support for the channel. And thank you very much for doing that ahead of time. Also, again, it really does help with the algorithms. So the more interaction that we have, the better for the channel. So I thank you for that reason as well. And the third reason is, of course, I like to see a lot of thumbs up. That's just part of the game. So the more interaction, again, it's just good for the channel. So I do appreciate that. Again, if you are not subscribed to the channel, I would ask you to please subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icon to get all notifications as well. And thank you ahead of time. All right, so let's do egg count today. So I'll give you guys a minute to get your guesses up there of the egg count. Just give you guys a moment here. Now, even though this individual jumped the gun very, very, very early in the chat, when we were nowhere near egg count time, he was 100% correct. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give him credit for that today, and that's Asif. If you had the same guess as Asif with 4 eggs, then you are 100% right today. And I got a surprise today when I opened up the back and I looked and I went, oh my goodness gracious, she laid today. Thick neck, laid an egg today. And that's the first egg that I have gotten from her in quite a while. Quite a while. So when it gets cold, thick neck don't generally lay. So for her to lay an egg today, I was like, look at that girl. So yep, she definitely gave me an egg today. So I was all happy about it. I was like, yes, one of the green eggs. She's an awesome bird. I love her. She's just she's amazing. So but yeah, so 4 eggs today, which is more than I have been getting. So, possibly maybe some of my eggs I might have been losing to rats. And so since I've taken care of that issue, um, you know, I who knows? I mean, I'm not 100% sure who knows, but so that is not fun. So, but I know I really should put a coop cam out there. I really should, because then we can really see what's going on. Have it aimed from the corner so you can see them all roosting and all that. I think it would be neat. I really do. I'm gonna have to do something. Definitely gonna have to do something. But yeah, my chicken. I love my chickens. My chickens are so fun. I just, you know, it's just I enjoy them. They're part of the family as well. So hell is knocked out down here on the floor. She's right here. So she has moved. She always slept at the end of the bed, and now she's kind of moved to this side. Um, so I'm like, okay. It's always fun trying to get up in the middle of the night and try to walk around the dogs when I'm trying to get up to go to the bathroom or something. Because there's like usually one here, there's one at the end, and there's one over there. So, um, yeah, I like I said, I think yeah, I should do a chicken cam. I know I should. Just have like a live feed just for the chickens. That would be funny. They're so fun though. They really, really are. I love animals. I do. I'm going to tell you what. I like animals way more than I like most people. I'll put it like that. Um, Animals are just they are you know so to me, there are they a lot of work. Animals are a lot of work, but they're very comforting. Uh, you know, like with I mean, you guys see Hella, how she is with me. I mean, and even Caesar and Pandora. I mean, these dogs, they look at you like you're a god. That's what you are to them. You feed them, you take care of them. They are just they're awesome. And then cats are so independent. And if you have a cat that likes you and wants to be around you, you should feel honored. And that's just my opinion. You should absolutely feel honored. I do. I really love my animals, and so I've been very, very fortunate. And with the dogs, like I said, the dogs are a full time job in themselves. So, um, excuse me, but no, I like I said, I've been very, very fortunate with my animals. They've been really awesome. So, anyhow, but you know, yeah, yeah. Chickens are little dinosaurs. They are. I'll tell you what. They will eat. Well, they'll eat each other. Chickens will eat each other, so they don't care. So more vitamins. I've been taking my vitamins. Like I said, I'll be honest. I feel. Did Hella get a bath after the mud digging? No, no. It's all off of her. It dried. It's in the house somewhere. It's on the floor someplace. All that mud. It's wintertime. I'm not gonna go out there and wash my dog in the wintertime. So no, she got a good brushing, and that's what we do. But no, but chickens are definitely they like I said they'll eat anything. They don't care. They're a trip. I and they're way more smart than people give them credit for. They really are. I will never be cold. I have two large dogs that sneak into bed with me at night. Oh no. So there no see there is that's the one thing. I've had dogs all my life. Now I don't mind the cats sleeping with me, and they take up enough room as it is. Will I ever get quail or rabbit? Yes, Jamie Jones. I do plan on once I get set up in West Virginia. I want to definitely have rabbits, more so for their poop because it is awesome fertilizer. That's more than I want. I will be raising them as meat rabbits, obviously, and their pelts are awesome to use as well. So I definitely would be having them down there. I definitely, I don't know about quail, but there's definitely different birds that I definitely want to get. And, we're just going to kind of keep going, banging along with it. We're going to see what we can get accomplished. There's a lot that I have to get done down in West Virginia. And it'll be an interesting thing. It'll definitely be an interesting. But as far as dogs in bed at night, no, they take up way, way too much room. You see how big Hella is. I mean, when she stretches out, she'd take up more than half the bed, and I'm not fighting a dog for room in my own bed. Like I said, it's bad enough with the cats. I'll wake up some nights with 3 or 4 cats all surrounding me, or by my side, and it's just like I said. Max here's where Max sleeps, guys. Right where Max is right now. He's either on that side of the bed or he's over on this side of the pillow. He sleeps up there because then he's never in my way, and he knows that. So I don't disturb him in the night if I get up. And so he's a smart enough cat that he's like, this is good for me, and I'm happy with that, and I like it myself because he's not in my way. Oh, if dogs farting in bed, Max has had. I'll tell you what. Max has had some gas that I thought somebody crapped on the floor. Not to be talking about that. Breed Hella with a Great Pyrenees. Now that would be an interesting combination. That would be an interesting combination. Yeah, that would. She is such a good dog. You know. Yeah, guineas eat ticks if you have a problem in West Virginia. Oh yeah, there's ticks all the way down through there. Yeah, there's a lot of ticks. So I may do that. I may get them for that reason. And if I do that, I'll definitely let them free range so they can just go nuts and eat all the ticks. That would be great. I would have no problem with that at all. But anyway, I don't know how we got talking about cat and dog farts, but it has definitely, you know, that's what happens. But I have 2 Pyrenees. Okay, that's cool. No, I know they're a good dog. You know, I should plant clover in West Virginia. I'm not sure exactly what all I'm going to do down there yet, to be honest with you. There is definitely, you know, there's definitely things that. No, she doesn't have papers, Richard. Nope. But anybody that would see her, I mean, and see her disposition and her temperament. Like I said, she is an absolutely awesome dog. So I definitely am looking forward to breeding her. I'm definitely keeping. Did you get my email, Jen? I'll have to go back and look, Jen. I don't know. I Whatever it was, if you want to send it again, just to make sure. I'm sorry. I may have missed it. To be honest with you, I don't know. I get so many emails, and I'm not using that as an excuse, but you know, I get a lot of stuff. So, but no, I definitely want to breed Hella, and I would definitely want to keep one of her daughters for sure. Just because, like I said, she's got such a great temperament that I definitely would be really happy having some more of her. Heidi says I'm sending you an email. Okay, all right. But yeah, so I love this dog. I hate to admit it. Don't tell Caesar and Pandora, but Hella is my favorite. She's my favorite. I just something about her when I got her from that puppy stage. And I love Caesar and Pandora. They're awesome dogs. They're awesome dogs. But Hella is uh, Hella is just unique. She is unique. Um, so, but anyway, so what are we at here? I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead because we're like a minute away anyway. Um, we're gonna go do some shout outs really quickly. Do I have a Home Depot nearby? They are not close. They're about 45 minutes away if I was to go down that way. There'd be a lot of options if I went down that way, but definitely, yeah, I'll find some galvanized cans. You know, I just have to keep searching and see what we can find. So yeah, Hella is the baby. And it's so funny because now Pandora is the smallest dog that I have. She is the boss. Absolutely the boss. You would think it would eventually be Hella because she's the biggest dog of the three of them. But she just doesn't have that temperament. She just doesn't. She's just a really good dog. So, All right, so let's do some shout outs really quickly for fellow YouTubers. One of the ones, again, I know I mentioned these guys the other day, was Kyle's Cabin. Really, really good kid. Really like what him and his girlfriend Sierra are doing. They're up in Minnesota, and really like their channel. So I definitely highly recommend that you guys go over there, support their channel, tell them Prepper Nurse One sent you over. Like I said, I really like what they're doing over there. We have the other kids, and I call them kids because they're in their 20s, that are down in Panama. Okay, and they are the Nomadic Movement, and they're a really, really good channel as well. I really like what they're doing, and so let's go with the Needy Homesteader. Also, we have Magic Prepper out in North Dakota, Ice Age Farmer, Pinball Preparedness, Gray Man Prepping. We have the Angry Prepper down in New York City. We have Alaskan Prepper up in Alaska. Awesome dude up there, really awesome. Alaskan Granny. We have Canadian Prepper. We have Sean James with the Sean James channel, and also My Self Reliance, the two different channels. Bjorn Hansen is another really good channel. A lot of Corporal's Corner. If you want to know how to make a shelter in the woods, that is your man. He knows his stuff. So really, really good channel there. Southern Prepper One is another good channel. You also have Deep South Homestead is an awesome channel as well. Really good information there. Marfugal News out on the West Coast with Adam and Dax. Really like their stuff there as well. Really good information. You have Joe with St. Bernard Acres. Boss of the Swamp. I like Boss of the Swamp as well. Really good channel over there as well. A lot of great information out there. You have Green Greg's. We have 80K Man here up in the Adirondacks with his channel. North Shore Preparedness as well. You have Prepper Nation, Bizariza Jizza with his Carrington Chronicles, doing really, really good with that as well. A lot of good stuff. So I got to tell you guys, I just got a overview for the year, even though the year's not over yet, from YouTube. And I just want to share this with you because I was like, wow, it doesn't seem possible. It was 50.8 million views. Or not views, I'm sorry, 50.8 million minutes watched. That's a lot of people watching videos. It said I had 5 million views this year. And my overall views is like 23.5 million for the lifetime of my channel. So 5 million of those came this year. And I think that's very, very cool. The channel obviously continues to grow. It's because of you guys. So, I want to thank you all for that. Full Spectrum Survival, another very, very good channel. Bushcraft Bear. Um, yeah, it seems as though the volcano over there is quieting down finally. They've had quite the eruption and going on for quite a while over there. Also, we have Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project. Love Diamond. I think he's a great guy. A lot of great information. You have the Uneducated Economist is another really, really good channel. There's so much good information out there from so many different angles and things to watch. I think it's a really cool thing. And Malachi's Corner, listening from the beginning. I know you've been around a long time, my dear. You have been around a long, long time, which I appreciate that. I really do. Um, but yeah, it's I'll tell you what, guys, it has been an amazingly incredible ride. I really appreciate everything that you guys have done as far as support for the channel.
I gotta try and figure out how to maneuver around this one.
I know she's right, always right in the way. So here's Ella,
Hello.
Stella,
The heck?
Stella, and I was gonna say Heather, but
Figured I'd bring her
was
in.
she sleeping?
She was on my floor.
Oh, she's being pretty chill.
I wasn't gonna come say hi, but I figured I might as well.
Well, I appreciate that. People wanted to see you, and obviously there's Miss Heather with her girl Stella, and Stella's getting big. Still a baby, but she's a good cat. They're looking at you. So What is she doing? She seems tired. This cat is so full of piss and vinegar, guys. I will tell you, I don't. I watch this cat run around and play, and she just is having a good time all the
Everything is
time.
a toy for her.
Yeah, everything is a toy.
She like pieces of cat food that'll have fallen. She wants to go kick that around.
Yeah,
Or anything that moves.
but she is a good girl. Very different
Bella.
from Bella. Yeah, but that's okay. Bella was unique.
She's my baby too.
Yeah. So, and I'm sitting here just petting the cat.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at
I
the
know.
comments or anything.
All right. Well, I'll let you take her back.
Try
Even
and
though
move her back around.
she's very chill.
Attach her.
Hold on. There we go.
Alright, sorry, baby.
She was chill. She was having a good time. All right. Well, thank you for stopping in and saying hello. She good. I don't know. Good kid, good cat. And I'm sure most people say their kid's a good kid, but she's a good kid. All right. I should probably rephrase that now. A good young adult. How's that? She's no longer a child, but she's always going to be my child. So they always get you with that last claw. It didn't hurt, so. Anyway, uh, what are we at? 602 in the chat. We're at 498 on the thumbs up. So I am going to ask you once again, if you have not shot a thumbs up yet, to please do so to show support for the channel. Let's see if we can't get this pumped up over 600 before we jump off of here, just for fun. That's a good number, right? 600 is not a bad number. So if you have not shot a thumbs up yet, I'm going to ask you to do that to show support for the channel. Also, again, it really does help with the algorithm. So the more interaction that we have, the better it is for the channel. I think I don't know if I said Doug and Stacy earlier, but I always like to support Doug and Stacy as well. So I may have forgotten them today, and I didn't mean to. That was just an oversight. There's so many different channels. I actually should write a list of the channels that I would recommend. That's what I should do. I just, but anyway, so again, if you are not subscribed to the channel, I would ask you to please subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icon to get all notifications as well. I think shortages coming into this next year, I think they're going to continue. I think we're going to continue to see things get worse in that aspect. I don't think you're going to see things getting better for a while. We have the new variant here now, and they're really pushing that agenda. So who knows what's going to happen with that? I am hoping that we don't have shutdowns in the future, but it would not shock me. I don't need, you know who I didn't mention tonight? I know I didn't mention him tonight. Icky Can up in Canada. My buddy Icky Can. So I would ask you to go up there and support him too. JJ will throw his link up there as well. But who knows what they're going to do, what the game plan is going to be. Obviously, what they are doing right now is not working. If you know everything is on the up and up, which who knows. I'm not going to say one way or the other. I'm not. Let's put it like this. I'm not going to give you my opinion on that because then I will be flagged. So I'm going to leave that one alone. But whatever's going to happen, we need to be ready to deal with those situations. That I do know. And so as long as you are continuing to prep, to be ready for whatever, whatever is going to happen, it's just a smart thing to do. The more prepared we are, the more ready we are, it just puts us in a better situation. So, oh, his was the first one you put up, JJ. Okay, all right. So, but guys, I can have my feelings of what I think may happen, what may not happen. I don't ever try to give you guys a timeline. This is going to happen in this time frame, because as soon as that doesn't happen in that time frame, then you're called out as you're a liar and you made a false prediction and blah blah blah. So I don't do that. I just look at what's going on and I have my concerns. And so my thought is this: the more of you that are ready, the more of you are that are prepared. Two things are one of the reasons that I try to preach, if you will, preparedness is a selfish reason. One of the reasons. The other reason is I don't want you to be victims. That is really important to me. If you, especially if you have children, you should think about your children and be ready to, you know, to take care of them, because they're looking to you as their parents to be the one. And I just could never fathom having my children, when especially when they were younger, look at me and say, "I'm hungry. Why didn't you do something? Where's the food?" I just don't ever want to be in that position. So I definitely don't want you to be victims. So that's my main thing. And the selfish reason is the more of you that are prepared, is that many less people that are going to come and try to take what I have, you know. And I don't want to have to put you down. I don't. But my family, my group, absolutely 100% will always come first. And because we will be prepared, we will be ready. And so, prepper for life, no children here, non-human, that is. Oh, it's okay. That's nothing wrong with that. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that. But again, the less victims that we have, the better off we're all going to be. Uh, you know, I have family members that would rob me blind. The Red Maple Grove said that. Yeah, and that is sad. And I think we all have those type of family members that will do that. Absolutely, absolutely. And it's unfortunate, but there are people that will do that. So, but if you just stay diligent, keep working at being ready, you're going to be in such a better position. 100%. The more people prepare, the better for everyone. Yeah, absolutely. It helps everybody, you know. And again, when you have, and I repeat this number all the time, but I really want it to sink in. Okay, when you have 93% of the population not prepared for a 2 week disaster. Let's talk about something. I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he was talking about there was shortages for whatever, there was a power outage or something like that, and he said that there was a gas station that was open, and he said, and this was day three of this event. He said there was 6 full-on fistfights at the gas station, 6 of them, in the time that he was there trying to get gas, waiting in line to get gas. If you are unprepared, you are putting yourself, you're putting your family in danger. That's the reality. Because if you think that people are going to follow the laws and do the right thing and stuff like that, you're in a delusional state of mind, in my opinion. Because when people don't have something and you do, or they think you do, they're going to want it. And they're going to feel justified for doing whatever they do. It's a horrible situation, but it's reality. It's really reality. So, um, I'm always going to encourage you to continue to get ready, be ready, think of your families. And if you don't like your families, think of the people that you do like. So, um, you know, but just this is a mindset of the way people are going to be. These small events, when they happen, and they're temporary events, and people act like that in a temporary event, what do you think that they're going to do in a long-term scenario? Be very, very dangerous to be out there. And I've told you guys many, many, many times my game plan when things go south, when things go completely haywire. I am going to hunker down and I'm riding it out. That's my game plan. So, all right, so let's do this right now. We are Legion because we are many. We're all over the country. We're all over the world. We're a huge network and a huge family. We're at what, 549 on the thumbs up. The goal is 600, which we should easily get. So if you have not shot a thumbs up yet, please do so. Show support for the channel, and let's see. Let's get that up over 600 before we jump off of here. Um, where is everybody from tonight? Where is my Legion from? And the good Legion, not the bad biblical Legion. Okay, just let's put that out there. Raleigh, North Carolina, Christmas Valley, Oregon, Connecticut, Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Navajo Nation, Arizona, BC, Canada, Louisiana, Cajun, Inverness, Florida, Arkansas, North Highlands of California, Verone, BC, Canada, Greenville, Maine. Let's see, the Adirondacks, 80K man is in the house there. Huntington, West Virginia, Central Missouri, Orlando, Florida, Virginia, Northeast Georgia, uh, Goldtown, West Virginia, St. Augustine, Florida, Fort Worth, Texas, Northern New York, Virginia, Central Illinois, Nowhere, Oklahoma. There you guys are. Birdsboro, Pennsylvania, New Mexico, Northeast Texas, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We got England's in the house. Welcome. Let's see. Southwest Ontario, Canada. Another Canadian there. We have Inland Empire of California. I like that. Cape Cod, Northeast Colorado, Darlington, SV. I don't know, sure. Oklahoma, or Omaha, Nebraska's in the house. Let's see. Alabama, Ocean Springs, Mississippi, Montana, Indiana, Southeast Texas, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Wyoming, Arkansas, uh, Bothell, Washington, Chesapeake, Virginia, Prince Edward Island in Canada. Very nice. Welcome. Pennsylvania Wilds, Ulster Park, New York, Darlington, South Carolina, Mesa, Arizona, Northwest Denver, Colorado, Central Kentucky, New Jersey's in the house, East Central Illinois, Central Pennsylvania, St. Louis, Missouri. So, guys, just in that little list right there, all over the country. We're all over the world. We are a huge, huge network. We're a huge family of people. We are the ones that can make a difference. We're the ones that are awake, not woke. We're awake. Okay, there's a big difference. You know, we are the ones that truly can make a difference. We can make a difference now by trying to educate people, by trying to wake people up, to try to get people to help themselves. Don't be victims. Be proactive and help yourself. Do not think you're going to count on the government. We have Detroit, Michigan in the house. Very nice. So, but it really, don't count on them to help you. So don't count on them. And I mean them, I mean the government. They're not going to be there when the time comes. They're really not. So, the more prepared we are, the more ready we are to take care of ourselves. It's just going to put us in such a better position. 300,000 people with heart conditions blamed on post-pandemic stress. Stress is real. Stress will absolutely kill you. It absolutely kill you. If you can put yourself, guys, I'm going to tell you what, and I'm going to tell you from my own personal experience from my own life. I went from working constantly 6 days a week, okay, 66 hours a week. I did it for 10 years. I was completely stressed all the time. I was, trying to keep my head above water, and it was of my own making. I'm not going to blame anybody else. I'm not blaming anybody. I was sold the bill of goods like everybody else, that you have to have the big house in suburbia, two cars. We had three kids. Nothing is cheap when it comes to all that. I had a stay at home wife. And so, very, very difficult trying to keep everything going. And when I made the change and I downsized and I bought this property out here, And then we moved out here. I couldn't even tell you the number of people through the years. Now, we've been out here 7 years now. I could not tell you the number of people that have said to me, I look younger, I look healthier, I am definitely happier. You make that change in your life to make your life better, and it will affect every aspect of your life. It really, really will. Really will. And you are the one that can change that. Again, you are the one that can change that. So, you know, just sharing information from personal experience. I know that my stress level went way down once I got out here. You know, having everything on site, living at my bug out location full time, what a difference. What a difference. And it's still work. There's still always work to do. There's things to do when you have animals, when you have projects, when you're trying to be as self sufficient as you possibly can. There is a tremendous amount of work with that. But let me explain something to you. And this is important. I really want you to listen to this. When you are doing things for yourself, for your own benefit, for the benefit of your family, for the benefit of a group, it's not like work. It's not like punching a time clock, going in, making somebody else rich. It is a very satisfying feeling when you complete a project, when you get something done, and okay, our lives are now going to benefit. They're going to be better because this project is done. That's the difference. It really, really is. And and I know I'm past time already. Normally I'm off of here by now, but that's okay. I want to share. I always want to share, right? So anyway, guys, I am gonna cut this off and get off of here, and I'm just and what made you decide to find another property? I'll mention that real quick. I was looking obviously to get out of New York State. That's really, really important to me. I definitely wanted to be out of this state uh, for a myriad of reasons, and I don't have enough time to go into all those reasons why I wanted to be out of here. I wanted to be in a better situation, which is going to be more survivable long term. And so, I was looking for a lot of different aspects of that. I absolutely found that with West Virginia. Cheaper land, there's another aspect of it, getting the land cheaper. And it's a beautiful area down there. Not a tremendous amount of people. So that makes a big, big difference as well. So, there's a lot of reasons, but freedom, lots of reasons, but it's definitely it's definitely a better location down there. And once I get things squared away down there, it's gonna be awesome. A lot of potential, and I figure I got plenty of time. I plan on being around a long time, so I have it'll keep me busy. New projects, new things to do, keep me out of trouble. So, all right. So anyway, guys, again, I'm going to ask for another run at the thumbs up. We're 5 away from 600, so let's see how many we can get before we jump off of here. So again, if you haven't shot a thumbs up yet, I'm going to add constitutional carry is a big part of it. Taxes are a big part of it. Weather's a big part of it. Politics are a big part of it. So, like I said, I can go on and on and on. So, anyway, so remember, guys, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that out, we are going to be in so much better shape. Really can make a big, big difference. And so, definitely, let's realize that. Let's stop letting them manipulate us over race, religion, political affiliation, the vax, the unvax. It's all nonsense. It's all nonsense at the end of the day. At the end of the day, we're all human beings. We should treat each other the way we want to be treated, and that's it. That's how we should be doing it. All right. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to accomplish, whatever you are trying to do, The only person that can stop you from reaching any of those goals is you. That's it, nobody else. So, you know, stay focused, keep doing what you're doing. Don't pay attention to the minor distractions that are going on out there. There's many. Just keep doing what you need to do to take care of the people that you care about. Now, I did not mention, which I did forget to mention, I want to thank my moderators for always doing an absolutely awesome job keeping the chat clean. I like having a good, clean chat. I like people being able to come in here and enjoy themselves, and I appreciate all of you being here, stream after stream, showing support for the channel. I really do appreciate that. You guys are awesome. So thank you for that as well. So we're up to 6:15. So let's do this just for fun. I'm going to stay on for 2 more minutes. Let's see if we can hit 6:25. Just because, why not? So 10 more thumbs up, guys. If you haven't shot that thumbs up yet, let's do that to show support for the channel. I really want to encourage you all to continue to get ready, continue to prep. Scary, scary times that we are in, a lot going on, and just keep doing what you guys do. That's I want to continue to encourage you to do it. Well, so we blew through 225 with no question, easy. You guys are the best. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the 5 million views that I had this year. That is amazing. To see that number, it's like, wow, blows me away. So I do really appreciate all that support from all of you. You guys are amazing. So thank you. Really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Keep prepping, keep getting ready, guys. All right, what is it? 6:31 now. Oh yes, I should probably not jump off without saying, let's go, Brandon. All right, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you have a great day. Prepper Nurse One out for now.